For a hangout.
All right, definitely hang out with someone quite cool, you know, and I always love chatting specifically to Americans.
Yeah.
I find them very, very confident.
Very PD.
Yeah, very PD, very, you know, I'm the best. You know what are you talking about? I'm the greatest. I'm the one.
Oh my God. It's called love now. All about love.
Yeah, Milan, Christopher, rapper and actor, also a film producer. Welcome to The Weekender.
What's up, South Africa? How are you? It's the greatest.
You're getting the R right.
Yeah. You're definitely getting the R right. Now, tell me something. If you perhaps bumped into someone in the elevator, for example, a kid.
Okay.
And they said, Milan, who are you? What do you do?
Right.
How would you tell this individual?
Well, I'm a musician first.
Mm-hmm.
I have been transitioning back to acting. I moved to LA originally to act, act and model. So I've been transitioning back to acting and modeling. I also produce music. And besides producing music, I'm an advocate for LGBT rights. I do it all over the world. And so, you know, and I'm a reality star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop. Yeah, that was the original television show that I was on.
Okay.
And being on that platform kind of catapulted me to celebrity because it was the first time it has ever been done on television in America.
Yeah.
And so, you know, with that, I was able to do like so many interviews. When you like just had my own spin-off called Out in Hip Hop on VH1 as well.
Oh, wow. So you really took advantage of being on that show. Before that, what were you doing prior to that?
I was making music. So before that, the reason why I even got on Love and Hip Hop is because I made a song with one of my best friends. She's actually Ethiopian. Her name is Lola Monroe.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you guys know her, but yeah.
You'll find her.
Yeah, you'll find her. And I made a song called Is You Mad or Nah?
Yeah.
So in America, everybody would say, after we made our song, is you mad or not?
Yeah, it became a thing.
It became a thing. And so once they looked into that and then they realized that I was gay, they was like, oh my God, he's gay. Like,
yeah.
And so they ended up contacting me through an ex-acquaintance.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then I ended up getting on the show. And so I ended up bringing my ex on and stuff like that. And it kind of like made
Speaking of that,
history.
Did you, because a lot of people will say that this moment that we just played now is probably the most memorable moment in the history of love and hip hop. Let's just play a quick clip of it.
Oh man, feelings of attraction towards the same sex.
I think this is when Miles came out to the government. Had you come out before Love and Hip Hop, or did it happen on the show?
No, I've came out before, but I haven't never been like just like out there to like my family and stuff. So the show kind of just like put me out there, but I've always been like open. I never said I wasn't, but no one ever really asked. You know what I mean? So it's been one of those things where it was, you know.
And it's weird that we have to refer to the term of you need to come out.
Yeah.
Because that's who you are.
So why are you coming out?
People don't come out to say I'm straight.
It's crazy. It's just really madness. Why are you in South Africa?
Again, I'm filming this film called About Him.
Yeah.
And it is a story about we made up the tribe because we didn't want to like, you know, culture stuff, and if we got something wrong, you know. But it's really based on the Ndebele and Zulu tribe.
Okay.
And my father is a king, and he finds out that I am gay. Okay. So as a young child, he tries to kill me. So my mother takes me away and moves me to Joburg, and I grew up in Joburg. And once I came of age, you know, I started rescuing people from Uganda and Somalia and Muslim countries that are escaping persecution.
I have to be honest. I mean, I'm sitting here. You walked in, greeted you. I would have never, ever thought
that he's gay.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something, only when you mentioned it, then it's like, huh?
Right.
Why am I, that's my point. I'm not supposed to.
And that's kind of like the thing, you know, with why the storyline on Love and Hip Hop was so big, because our television portrays a certain image of what homosexuality looks like. Yeah. And to be honest, majority of gay people look just like regular people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like
only when you mention it, it's like,
So, but yeah, so the storyline is really like groundbreaking. This particular storyline about him, because it's about saving people's lives from all over Africa. That are getting. You guys actually have a term when they put a tire over you and put gasoline over you and burn you to death. That happens in so many places around Africa to gay people. And this particular character, his name is Omari. He's saving all of these lives, but what ends up happening, his father ends up passing away. And so now you know how it goes. If your father's the king, guess who's next in line to be the king?
The gay boy.
The gay boy. So that's when we go back, and it's really interesting. So you guys have to check it out.
When is it out?
It comes out February 14th on Signal 23 television. So you can follow Signal 23.
Does it involve, I would assume it involves some local cast here?
Listen, 90% of the cast is from South Africa. It's only like 4 of us that came here from America as far as actors were concerned. So 90% of the cast is all South Africans. And when I tell you guys have some amazing actors,
we know.
Actors and actresses, I was just like blown away with some of their performances. Like,
and what language do you speak though on the movie?
I speak English, but I speak it with an accent.
With the R.
With the R.
And I had
a long R.
Exactly, and I had to take a dialect class in order to like get it down packed. Because
and what South African languages have you learned since you've been here?
I've been learning a little bit of like Botswana, Zulu. It was another one.
What words?
Sabwana.
Okay, those ones.
I can't remember. Like, we have a whole list of like stuff, prayers, and then Amunye. I love that song. Listen, that
You've
song.
been destructive.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That song came on in the club, and I made, because I was hosting a party with them, and I made them play it like at least 5 times. I was like, that's so good. It's so good.
How does the song go?
Amunye, Besa Amunye. I love it. It's amazing. It just
tell me. I'm looking at. Based now on society and how hip hop and rap is portrayed, and now you have to come out and you're still a hip hop and rap artist. Where there's circles and pockets where people are like, you can't be rapping, you gay. Like, rap is gangster and the rap is this and rap is that.
Listen,
trying to put you in a box.
I can't even tell you that it's been 100% accepted at this point. You know what I mean? It still hasn't. Since Love and Hip Hop, I haven't been on Love and Hip Hop in about 2.5 years. But I did a really big story on Paper Magazine. And and it like broke the internet, so it was really huge.
Instagram, you break internet every post. You are the best trapper of notes.
Oh my God! So when I did that, I had a part of my story, and a part of the actual story that was attached to those photos. Was just basically saying that it's not really accepted. And I think just recently. Artists like Migos, not performing with Katy Perry because she has trans or drag queens performing with them, and saying things about I Love McConan because I Love McConan has ended up coming out that he was gay. And then just recently, Offset said something about queer people, and then he tried to change it up and say like so it's really not accepted still. And so I have to continue to like just keep trying to break it down and break the ice. So.
Look, we support that. We support that talent has nothing to do with your sexual orientation.
Absolutely.
Your talent is your talent. What you can do and can't do has nothing to do with who's next to you in bed, really.
Right.
But obviously we can't all think the same at the same time. So,
right.
we keep trying. You change where you can.
Exactly.
Who you meet. So we're looking forward to the movie coming out Valentine's Day this year.
And make sure you follow me, you guys, because everybody
has to follow you
at Milan Christopher on Instagram and at Milan Chris Gordy on Twitter. I heard you guys said that Tanzania or somebody's banning thirst trapping.
What you posting?
Well, I will never be able to go to Tanzania because
especially, even the way you dress now, they wouldn't allow that with those tattoos and that chest.
No tattoos, no shirt out.
Your chest is out.
I know, but I couldn't go to Tanzania like this.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh my God!
They don't do thirst trapping.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because when you post your pictures, what is in there?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't understand.
It looks like there's a I think people must go to your page now and just see Milan Christoph on Instagram and let us know what is going on there, because he's a thirst trapper of note.
I have no idea what these people are talking about.
Nice one, nice one, nice one. Thank you so much for coming through and chatting to us on the weekend.
No problem.
Great stuff.
All right, see you guys.
Sounds a little like
Dog,
this.
what am I? So easy.
We've got some good news for you. If you buy a Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, you get a Samsung Galaxy Tab A for $649 per month for 24 months on Amazon.